If you are a fight fan and get a chance to watch fights of this weekend, then you are a lucky one. This fight week is stacked with two big events, as in this video we will be focusing on some fights that you should never miss this weekend. So before wasting further time, let's start the video. Corey Anderson and Phil Davis has been atop major promotions light heavyweight division for nearly a decade but have never crossed paths. That will change this weekend as a 205-pound bout between Anderson, who has a professional record of 16 wins, 6 losses, and Davis, who has a professional record of 24 wins, 6 losses. Anderson is 33-year-old, looks to bounce back from a unanimous decision loss to champion Vadim Nemkov in November. The bout, which took place at Bellator 288, doubled as the promotion's light heavyweight Grand Prix final. It was also a rematch. Anderson and Nemkov fought in April 2022 at Bellator 277. The fight was declared as a no contest after a headbutt caused a cut on Nemkov. Prior to the Nemkov bouts, Anderson was undefeated in Bellator with a TKO wins over Ryan Bader and Melvin Manhoef. Davis, on the other side, is 38 years old, seeks his third straight victories as he enters the fight on a 2-fight winning streak that include victories over Yoel Romero and Julius Anglicus. Davis is a former Bellator heavyweight champion who has only lost to the promotion champion Nemkov. If we talk about the betting odds of this fight, then Anderson is a little favorite to win this one. Pettis has had quite the career for only being 29 years of age. After a long stint in the UFC, Pettis decided to take his talents to Bellator and compete for a world title. Now he's 4-0 in the promotion and is the bantamweight king. He is currently 22 wins, 5 losses with 4 knockout and 4 submission wins. He is the current bantamweight champion, and it seems like he has unlocked his true potential while just starting his athletic prime. On the other side, Pitbull is chasing to be a double champ once again and win a title in the third division. His resume is too long to put on here, but he is 35 wins, 5 losses with 23 finishes and 7 title defenses. 4 separate championship reigns, most wins in the Bellator history, which is 21, and 14 title fights, and many more accomplishments. The betting favorite in this matchup is Pitbull, who is minus 200, while Sergey Pettis is plus 170 underdog. The stoic Russian will defend his undisputed Bellator MMA light heavyweight crown when he confronts Yoel Romero in the Bellator 297 main event. Nemkov steps back into the spotlight on the strength of an 11-fight unbeaten streak that has seen him go 10-0 with 1 no contest. He last competed on November 18 when he laid claim to a 5-round unanimous decision win over Corey Anderson in their light heavyweight Grand Prix final at Bellator 288. Romero, meanwhile, has rattled off back-to-back wins. The American top team star last fought at Bellator 285 when he cut through Melvin Manhoef with a volley of elbows in the third round on their September fight. He awarded Fight of the Night 5 times, Performance of the Night twice, and Knockout of the Night once in the UFC, so don't blink an eye on this one. If we talk about the betting odds of this fight, then Nemkov is a high favorite with minus 385, while the former UFC star Yoel Romero is plus 270 underdog. Sarukyan is 26-year-old Russian fighter. You can expect this kid to just keep getting better every time he steps into the octagon. He is 6-2 in the UFC right now with 2 finishes. Sarukyan only 2 losses in the promotion have been against number 7 ranked Gamrot and the current champion Makhachev. Silva, on the other hand, is coming into this weekend as the older man at 34 years old but has competed in professional MMA 7 fewer times than his opponent. He is 12 wins, 3 losses with 10 finishes and has been finished twice. This means he's basically never been a boring fighter. If Sarukyan wins this fight, then he should get a top 5 opponent at least in his next fight. In terms of betting, Sarukyan is coming as a massive minus 1000 betting odds favorite, while Silva is plus 700 underdog. Marvin Vettori and Cannonier will go head to head this weekend, clashing in the UFC Fight Night main event. The middleweights are both pursuing a second shot at the title, with each man having come up short against Israel Adesanya during the champion's first reign. The Italian Dream ranked at number 3 and the Killer Gorilla Jared Cannonier ranked at number 4. Both will be desperate to win this fight. Marvin Vettori suffered a points loss to Adesanya in June 2021, 3 years after losing to Adesanya by the same means. Then last July, American Cannonier was similarly outpointed by Adesanya. Vettori has gone 2 wins, 1 losses since his second loss to Adesanya, losing to Robert Whittaker between victories over Paulo Costa and Roman Dolidze. Meanwhile, Cannonier bounced back from his title fight defeat with point wins against Shane Strickland in December. This fight is too close in terms of betting odds, as Vettori is a slight favorite to win this fight. There are 2 other fights that you should not miss in this fight night, where Arman Petrosyan will face Chris Leroy Duncan in the middleweight bout and Nicolas Dalby will face Muslim Salikov in the welterweight bout. That's all folks. If you like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stick with the channel for more fighting related videos.